Yes. I want. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone out there, depending on the country you are in right now. Some countries it's already night, and as of you in Uganda here, it's daytime, afternoon now. I was challenged by two of my subscribers. One is called Wakaisukia, a Kenyan. Another one is Moses, a call from northern Uganda. They inboxed me and they were like, Mr. Robert, you're cutting us from learning. I said, how? They told me because of the language you're using. One of those two guys was like, should I pay money for you to turn for me that video of how to start a business, how to start a poultry farm with little money, that he pays me to turn the video from Luganda, my local language, to English? I said, no, I'm going to do it here for you free of charge. So the thing is, this is what I was saying in that video, Mr. Wakaishkira and Mr. Akol Moses, and the rest of the guys out there who want this in English. How to start a poultry farm with little money and the limited other available resources around you. This is it. We are saying that for those who have some money to start up with these, the layers, the commercial layers, and those who have some money to start with the broilers, it's okay. You start with a number you can manage, which you can handle. And according to me, at least you can start with 300 or 500. If you can even start, even below that is okay. But should I say averagely, minimum, I don't know, but a reasonable number would be like 500, okay, 300, okay. There you're good to go. Even 100 is okay, because there are some people who are keeping even 50. But 500 plus would be much more better. Now for the rest of the other guys who don't have that money even to start with the 50 or 100 or what, this video is here for you. We are saying that we can start with the local ones. In Kenya are they called kienyeji? Something like that. I'm not sure. But the local ones, the local birds or the local chickens. And my suggestion was that we take a case study, like if we purchase like 10 female ones, not these ones, these are commercial layers, but the female local ones, 10 of them. After getting them, we wait for them to lay eggs. When they lay the eggs, get those eggs, go and keep them in a proper way. You know how to fix that egg in the whatever, the crates in the tray. Yeah? When the air space is up, this sharp thing is supposed to be facing down, so that it can last longer and other stuff. Now, keep them somewhere when they begin to lay. When they begin to hatch, or you want to hatch, then you go bring those eggs and give, this was my suggestion, you give them like 15 eggs each bird. 15. Why 15? Because it's very rare or nearly impossible for these 15 eggs to be hatched. Maybe when you use the incubators, but these whatevers, it's very rare. Yeah, so I am saying give them 15. This was at the back of my mind, that even if each one of them, these female whatevers we have chosen, even if they give us 10 chicks, remember they already 10, the mothers. If they give us each one 10, those are 100 chicks in 21 days. Hope you get me now. Those are 10. If each one give us 10, we shall get 100 chicks in 21 days. And this was my suggestion still. You get these chicks are removed away from them, go make for them a brooder. I think very soon I'll be talking about the broiler in the long run, when you bring other chicks, when you bring chicks on the farm later. But for now, it's like this. You You formulate that brooder. You get a place somewhere. You use maybe taplings or sacks, empty sacks. I'm not seeing a sack somewhere here. You make that brooder stuff. You put there a pot to supply them with warmth. You get drinkers, the feeders, what. You keep them there. Now you get these mothers of these young chicks. If you still have some eggs, bring those eggs. You give them those another set of eggs again for another 21 days. They will hatch them. The thing I'm talking of, I have ever done it. So I know what I'm talking of. Yeah. Someone will be like, is it possible? It has just hatched. Can you do it again? Yes, it will. So if you do the same thing as you said, 15, still you get 100 chicks. So those means 100 plus the other 100 you brooded, those are 200 chicks. That's already farm. You're already starting. If you don't have enough money to take care of them, then you can sell maybe the other first ones. You sell those chicks to other guys, other farmers. Then you use that money and you'll take care of these whatever 100 chicks which are remaining. But if you can't take care of both of the 200, then you take care of them. Then you're already starting a farm. Now, let's say that you were able to take care to remain with both of them, the other first 100 and this second 100. You have those 200 chicks now. Now you decide to keep them for 4 to 5 to 6 months. Remember, we're talking of someone who doesn't have capital, or who has something small, but he wants to start a poultry farm. So you get these 200, the 200 chicks. You keep them for 6 months because they take longer whatever to be ready. From around, I think. They can even go for 8 months. 5, 6, 7, 8. But let's say you are able to feed them well and they are ready for market at around 6 months. Then you sell them. Selling them, we are having 200 local ones. Let's say you sold each of them at Ugandan shillings. Let me see each at 25,000. 25,000 times 200. Yeah, 25,000 times the 200 whatever we are having. That's 5 million Ugandan shillings. You can start with that. With that 5 million, you can get this you can start with broiler. With that 5 million, you can start with 500 broilers. Yeah, you can start with 500 broilers. Yeah. Then you now taking another step from the local ones to the broilers now. Because these 5 million are enough to purchase 500 broilers, even to buy feeds for them, vaccinate them, to the point of sale. Those are the 4 weeks or 28 days, or even 5 weeks. Some can go 5 weeks. Depending on the breed you brought and how you feed them and what you feed them on, the quality of the feeds you give to them. So 500 broilers, you're good to go. At the end of the month, you're able to get let's say you got 2,000 from each broiler. That's 1 Ugandan million shilling a month. Yeah, so there you're good to go. If with that 5 million, if you don't go for broilers, you can bring these commercial layers. You can take care of them that money can take care of 200 commercial layers, 200, 250 around there. But around 200. Yeah, that 5 million you got from the other local ones, you can take care of. So I think now you're getting my point. We began with the local ones. From the local ones, you get some money. Then Then you're then talking about the equipment. For a starter, now you need the drinkers, you need the feeders, you need structures. If you fail to put up structures like these ones, you can put up the ones of iron sheets. There are those ones that wooden, where they use timber. Some people use mud. Yeah, you know, two guys who are using their pot or whatever, they are from mud. They are made out of mud. And if you can't even put up that structure, still there are other options, like you can rent out. You can rent from those who are doing this thing, and they left they left it whatever. Maybe they failed. You can rent from them. Yeah. Another thing. Wait. Before even going to the starting everything, getting the whatever local one, one among the basic things are first get the right information. Even if it's not right, at least get some information about poultry. Either go for a training. If you don't go for training, look for such videos. There are many now channels on YouTube which are talking about poultry farming. If not a training, then you yourself you have to go visit some farmers who are already in this business. Talk to them. Tell them, please, before I start, what should I be what should I keep in my on my 4 tips fingers? What are those things? So the first thing is get training or get some information about poultry. 2, let me say you are done with the business planning, what your goal, the number you want, what. 2 is that secure land. If not land, the structures where you're going to put the birds. You've talked of the equipment. Maybe the other thing will be market. If you're going to do broilers, dual purpose, ensure you first search for the market. Yeah, especially for broilers. Go out there, talk to other farmers who are doing broilers. Ask them how they are doing their thing. If they tell you, they are good. If they don't tell you, then you have to go out there and search for the market yourself. But one thing I'm sure of, that people eat chicken on a daily. People eat eggs, people eat chicken on a daily. So I'm quite sure they will take them. If they find if they get to know that so and so is keeping broilers somewhere, they will come for them. Because if one gets to know, maybe one guy called Sam and comes at your farm, he will tell another person that, you know what, there are broilers on this farm. So another way of the market stuff is that how you can get your market. There are these there are these small houses made of this whatever mesh, the chicken mesh. You can get one, maybe put by the roadside, and you put the chickens, so that people who are passing by will see that you're having chickens that will come and buy from you. A minute. Yeah. Sorry for that. It was an emergency call. A million apologies, please. A million apologies. Yeah. We are still talking about the market stuff. For market for broilers, was it? Yeah. I was saying that you have to go and look for the market like in hotels, supermarkets. There are those supermarkets where they cut them and sell them in kilograms. Even those butchers where they cut them and sell them in kilograms. Yeah. Then also, I think that's all. I think that's a small bit of how to start a poultry farm. Yeah. Yeah. Other steps will be like your availability. You have to be around the farm. Two, because if you're not around, who's going to take care of your birds? Even if you get a worker, if you're a first time poultry farmer, I beg, please spare some time. At least be there. Be there. Be there. And for layers, if you're not you're going to be a telephone farmer, please wait. Finish whatever you're finishing that side. When you can give like a 1 day in a week or 2 days in a week, that you'll be able to visit your farm like twice a week or once a week, then you're good to go. But the best thing will be if you can be there all day around, the better. The better. Another thing, the housing. We're going to be talking of the housing of these poultry, whatever, the broilers, the local ones, the layers. For layers, you have to ensure that the air flow, when the air comes from this side, it's able to go from out from the other side. From this side, then when constructing the poultry house, supposed to be from east to west. So that when the sun is coming, it doesn't hit direct into the poultry farm. And another thing is supposed to be biosecurity. Ensure you are on the door of on the entrance of the poultry house or the farm, at the farm gate. You put that that dip where you can dip either your food or even your car. When you bring your car, it can the tires can roll before entering, so that you leave some of the diseases there, because we are the carriers of those. In most cases, we bring the diseases to our farms. Even these parties bring them because now you see on this whatever, there is not this small chicken, whatever, this small chicken mesh, there is these small ones, they are not here. So when the bird comes, it enters direct, it goes, eats from the same whatever of these birds and drops there is whatever, drop the droppings there. That's a problem. If that bird is sick, that wild bird is sick, you're in for it. Another thing is you also have to ensure you don't pour water in the poultry house. Most of the people, when they bring the basin, they wash the drinkers from inside. That's very wrong. That's wrong. But if you can wash them from inside, but be careful not to pour water inside, because if you pour water and the litter becomes wet, these Ugandans or these creatures, they will eat from that whatever, they will eat those whatevers. And in the long run, they will get coccidiosis. You'll be in for it. What else? Most of the things you'll get to know them as you start. How to manage, how to this, what you get to know when you're in the thing. But don't wait for all lights to turn green. No, because they will never turn green, all of them. But let me wait for this to be here, this to be here, this to be this, this to be this, this to be this. Mafi. And this is my last take on this. Even if you have enough money, like to start with if you're a first time farmer and your target is like that, for instance, you want 2,000 birds, commercial layers. My suggestion is start with 500. Like your target is 2,000 birds. My suggestion is start with 500. You learn their diseases, their behaviors, how to avoid this. You get to know that your market. You create your market. You create that connection or the social capital that even if you're here, like me now, I don't need to go to the feed stores to buy feeds. No, it's a call. One call. Hello, this, I need this. They give it to the trucker, the transporters, they bring it here. So start with that 500. When you get to get your market, support your market, learn some their behaviors, some diseases, because you can't get all their you can't get to know all their diseases. No, because even new diseases are still coming. So get some those common ones and try to avoid them. Start with your 500. From 500, then you go to maybe to 1,000. Then later you bring the 2,000. Then you bring in the 2,000 at once. And just one small mistake like this, one small mistake can make you regret why you chose poultry farming. That's why there are very many empty poultry houses. There are very many. Why? People come with that excitement. Poultry farming, there is a lot of money. We are told a lot of money is there. Please come, me, go, what? People bring that excitement. So don't be an excited farmer. Sit down, get some training, get some information. Ensure you get the right breed. And not every breed is good. They might be good, but there is a better breed, or there are some better breeds than the others, which can live for a very longer period of time, which are disease resistant. So that's all for now. Keep around, subscribe on this channel. We'll be bringing more videos about poultry farming, how to construct this poultry, whatever, very many between battery cage and the deep system, which is better. Very many things we're going to be bringing them here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. I sign out.